Hi, I'm Dan Colucci. Thanks for visiting Natural Painkiller Guide. I'm going to be posting videos on a regular basis. Now these are going to address various different issues of how we can live a pain-free life as much as possible, and what you can do about it to take control and not just rely on popping painkillers in the hope that it will eventually go away. Because as we know, um, it doesn't. It doesn't go away just by taking painkillers. Now, saying that, before I carry on, I totally understand why you may be taking painkillers, but of course I understand that if you could find a more natural way to treat the problem and improve your health level at the same time, then that's something that of course you'd like to do. So that's what I'm all about. Now this particular video is all about the danger in taking painkillers in the hope that the pain will go away, and of course why it just allows the problem to get worse. Now, why it gets worse is because what we're doing essentially is manipulating hormonal levels, predominantly hormones called prostaglandins that are involved in inflammation, and we're really just reducing the inflammation and the pain response. The actual offending um, items that are actually damaging the tissues are still there. The tissues are still degenerating. What we have done essentially is just told the immune system to not react to it. Um, Now that's a problem because, for example, they've done clinical trials, for example, on non-steroid anti-inflammatories, and they definitely reduce the pain. And the reason they do that is because they take the swelling down, and because the swelling increases pressure within the tissues and causes more pain. Now, problem with that though is that the healing is still not taking place in that joint, right? And that's predominantly why people take non-steroid anti-inflammatories. The joint degeneration will get worse, and that's actually been shown clinically that the joints will deteriorate at a faster and quicker rate whilst taking non-steroid anti-inflammatories. So again, I'm not a doctor. I've studied natural medicine just to advanced diploma level under the guidance of someone very, very qualified, Dr. Lawrence Plaskett. But what I will say is it's your decision ultimately to take painkillers, but it's also your decision to turn the situation around and recognize that there's an underlying reason why you're suffering from pain. Um, to ignore it really means that you're just allowing your health level to decline. You're allowing the area that you're suffering from pain into to generate more, and essentially, it gets worse. It's a bit like waiting to get a hip replacement, and because you've replaced the hip, you feel better for a while, but the underlying metabolic um, disease, I guess, or malfunctions, imbalances that you have are still there. And then what happens? Another area will degenerate, and then you'll have to end up replacing that or taking painkillers for that area. So we really want to, sort of nip it in the bud, I guess is a good expression. So we recognize the pain is there. We say, okay, there's a metabolic malfunction. We're not healing for some reason. And why is that? Now, obviously, as we know, when we're younger, our healing capacity is much better. We have more vitality. Our nutritional status of our tissues is generally better. We have less toxicity in our body. So, we can heal a lot quicker. As we age, our vitality goes down, our response to insulin gets worse, our toxicity levels go up, more damage has been done, more calcification happens, and it takes us longer to heal. But underlying that is showing us that we need to, even as we age, have a healthy metabolism. And these are the things that we need to address, and that's what I'd like to look at within this website overall. and relate that to a variety of different conditions. But what you will notice is that no matter what the labeled medical condition is, overall it's a systemic metabolic defect that you're trying to correct. So not only when you are treating yourself naturally, you might have, for example, a dodgy knee or elbow or bad neck or migraine, whatever it is. If you're doing the right thing and your health level is improving, you'll have a lot more other benefits than just removing the pain. And that's what's so great about natural treatments. They're not just focusing in on that specific area that you're suffering from. And if they do, if they're a topical treatment, you don't want them to be adding to the toxicity and degenerating the problem and making it even worse. If it's having reducing the pain, but at the same time speeding up the healing response, then that's fine. That's fantastic. That's what we're looking for. So take care, and here's to a pain-free life. And I hope to I hope to hear from you soon. And I'll be posting more videos. So keep a lookout for them. Cheers. Bye.